What is a game? It seems like a simple question. We play them all the time. Welcome! Before we start, a quick note on how this course works. Each week, you'll get a short video like this one. We call it a lecturette that introduces the main concept. Then, the real learning happens with hands-on activities, playing games, and our weekly assignment. This isn't a long lecture. It's a starting point for a week of doing. So, coming back to the question at the beginning of the video, what is a game? To figure this out, we need a formal definition. Academics and designers argue about this a lot, but most agree that a game has a few key ingredients. We call these the formal elements. First, a game needs a goal. This is what the player is trying to achieve. It could be crossing a finish line, getting a high score, or solving a mystery. Second, games have rules. These are the constraints on how you can achieve the goal. A bishop can only move diagonally. You must stop at a red light. Rules create the foundation of the game. Third, games need conflict or challenge. These are the obstacles in your way. It could be an opponent, a tricky jump, a time limit, or the puzzle itself. Without a challenge, it's just an activity. Fourth, interaction. This is the player's ability to affect the game state. You press jump, the character jumps. You make a choice. This is what makes a game an active experience, not a passive one like a movie. And finally, games have outcomes. There's a clear resolved state. You either win, you lose, or the game ends. This provides closure. So, goals, rules, conflict, interaction, and outcomes. These 5 things create what we call structured play. Let's go back to our first examples. A jigsaw puzzle has a goal, rules, and an outcome, but it has very minimal conflict. It's a puzzle, which is a type of game, but it's on one end of the spectrum. What about stacking blocks? It has interaction, but no set goals, rules, or outcomes. You just do it. This isn't a game. We call this a toy. You can play with a toy, but a toy isn't a game by itself. In The Sims, it's a tricky one. It's more of a simulation or a digital toy. It has rules and interaction. But the goals are mostly set by the player. But you can play it like a game by setting your own goals. This brings us to your first assignment. I want you to start thinking like a designer. Pick a simple game. It could be a card game, a board game, or a classic arcade game like Donkey Kong. In the discussion forum, I want you to write down its goal, its main rules, and its core conflict. It's the first step to learning how to deconstruct and then build your own games. That's all for this week. Post your analysis, and I'll see you next week when we talk about the heartbeat of a game, the core game loop. See you then.